The Good Buddies Anime Podcast is hosted by two rowdy, foul-mouthed American cowboys. Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, Good Buddies, what's up, and welcome into the Good Buddies Anime Show. I am your good buddy Roger.
And I am your good buddy Brandon.
And Brandon.
Roger!
After a good few weeks. Good few weeks.
Had a good few off. You know, it's been busy.
We had that Black Friday. I still have too much shit to do, but
fucking retail.
Here
baby.
I am. I can't postpone any more weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, it always happens like this at the very end of the year.
It's that time of the year, baby.
It just is what it is.
It's the time of the season for bullshit. It's been very busy, but you know what? We're back. We're doing another episode, and we didn't know what we were going to do, so we said, you know what? Fuck it.
Speaking of seasons,
let's talk about the stuff we're still watching from this season. We did the new shows. We did the sequel shows. Here's the stuff that we think.
Let's talk about the new shows and sequel shows.
Our favorite things we're still watching this season. We've done this like every other season, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, and Brandon also wanted to.
I want to hold off.
He wanted to push the
end
of the year stuff out just a little further. He wants the best of anime to air sometime. You know, be able to record after the season is over.
I would like it.
Okay. It's fair. It makes sense.
It's good.
It's okay.
Because I mean, here's the thing.
I like it.
The alternative is we just do like they do on other, award shows and game awards and whatever else, and we just have the cutoff be the fall the summer season.
Yeah.
And then fall counts for next year. But I don't want to do that. I want to talk about stuff that actually aired in the year.
Me too.
Which is why, spoiler alert, despite it finishing this year, Ranking of Kings is not going to be in my top 5.
Yeah.
Because it was in my top 5 last year.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway, but we're talking about stuff we are still watching.
It wasn't in my top 5 last year.
It wasn't. Yeah, so you got some wiggle room, baby. And
what the fuck?
Hey, that second intro was real fucking good. It might be in my favorite intros, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe,
that shit was an absolute banger, dude.
Yeah, man, it whips ass. Whips a lot of ass.
Damn, I didn't even realize that was from this year. It's got me rethinking everything.
Oh, we're going to have to rejigger everything. But right now we're talking about stuff we're still watching from this season, the fall season, 2022.
Yep.
It's getting chilly. It's winter, but you know
this
is.
This is essentially going to be a longer form. Hey, what have you been watching?
Yes, exactly. And with that, Roger, may I ask you, what have you been watching?
Dude, let's go right out the gate and let's talk about Chainsaw Man.
There is
a Chainsaw Man.
A Chainsaw Man. There's a lot going on. Listen, our buddy Josh jumped in the our good buddy Josh jumped in the old Discord, and he said, man, the last few episodes of Chainsaw Man have been interesting. And I could only say what I thought when I watched him, which is, there's a lot I could say about Chainsaw Man, but I could never in 1,000 years could I call this show predictable. Unless, of course, you read the manga, I'm sure. But this shit got wild.
So I actually haven't seen the last couple of episodes.
Oh, baby, it's rowdy as fuck.
Yeah, I've been trucking through. I'm on the episode where I fell asleep watching them fight the Eternity demon or whatever, Eternity devil in the hotel room. That's where I am right now.
You are in for some fucking shit, dog.
Yeah,
you are. Oh, baby.
Whenever my eyes couldn't stay open any longer because those goddamn Game Awards were so fucking long.
I think you are now 4 episodes back. You are in for some fucking shit, homie.
Damn, 4 episodes back? I thought it was only 2 episodes away from being current.
You're like 3 or 4 back, I think.
Shit.
If they're still fighting the thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say that episode, maybe 3 back.
Yeah.
But yeah, holy shit. I can't.
I believe it's episode 6 that I fell asleep in.
I'm going to shut the fuck up for the rest of this segment because I can't say anything. So please talk about how much you love Chainsaw Man.
I love it a lot. It's wild. It's
wet.
Yep, it's wet.
It's wet.
I did check out both the dub and the sub. I started listening to the sub, so that's probably how I'll finish. But I did check out that dub just to see, because there were some episodes I needed to catch up on that were already dubbed. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But the show itself, it's so ridiculous, dude. It's so
wild.
Fucking bonkers.
It's really wild.
And it's goddamn, dude. When those fights start, they get violent.
Oh, incredibly so. You ain't seen shit yet, dog.
Yeah, and then there's also like the I don't know if I would consider it the main plot or the subplot of going on where everybody's just kind of dog shit to Denji.
Yeah.
I mean,
they don't see him as a person, and
Yeah.
technically he's not anymore. He's like a devil man.
Yeah, he's not, and like it's the show. There's like an interesting study of a person being exploited.
Yes,
and I like how it kind of ties around to where the show originally started, where he's working for essentially the mob or whatever.
Now he's like, hey, I got a real job. I get paid.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because you're like, well, he actually kind of had a little more freedom whenever he was working for the mob.
Maybe
he had some less limbs, but
maybe a little bit.
But now it's always just like, if you do something wrong, I mean, we're gonna feed you and stuff, but we will also kill you.
Yep.
So is what's that term, out of the skillet and into the fire?
Get something out of the frying pan into the fire, something like that.
Something like that.
Ooh, baby.
But the animation
looks good.
No, does anybody even need to talk about it? It's so fucking good. Mappa is so fucking good.
Mappa knows what they're doing. They're handling it.
It is easily some of the best 3D CG I have ever seen.
Oh yeah, and we've seen some good shit.
Yeah. It's, dude, this show is fire, man. Is there anything you want to say about it? Because I know you've been watching it.
I really just I went into this one having some feelings and suspicions about some characters, and the show is just wild and wet and crazy, and some of the stuff that happens in these next episodes makes me think, wait a minute, was I wrong? And then I'm like, wait, was I right? And there's a lot going on, and we really can't talk about it. I certainly can't, because I refuse to spoil this for you. You really need to catch up on this.
Okay.
Because, I don't know how it could get crazier than the stuff I've seen. You remember I was telling you not too long ago about when me and the girl watched Barbarian. The thing I loved about Barbarian is the way that movie starts.
Yeah.
You have no idea. You cannot possibly in 1,000 years guess how it's going.
Midway through, I was Googling what the definition of Barbarian was.
Homie, that's the show. Because this show, you cannot possibly, after the next episode you're gonna watch, you cannot possibly guess what's going to happen next.
Okay.
You couldn't in 1,000 years, unless you'd read the manga or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's fucking insane.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited because it's what I was most recently catching up on.
Yeah.
And I do think it's worth mentioning too. There's this weird, almost feeling of there's a sexual exploitation going on. Oh yeah,
definitely. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and that's what it is. But the feeling is weird because it's not it is gross, but it's not it's not like the form where it makes you want to turn off your TV.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's definitely a thing where if you have ever been in a situation where you were in some sort of relationship where you maybe were being exploited, perhaps being strung along sexually or some shit like that, you could definitely see that. And it's made I think I said this last time, it's made all the more upsetting by the fact that it's also fucking hot.
Yeah.
When she's got him in the chair and she leans on him, it's mommy, sorry.
Yeah. Well, and there's also a little tinge of humor there too.
A little bit. Because
he is such a fucking horn dog. And one of my favorite parts was before they went into the hotel or whatever, and the lady with the eye patch, Himiko or whatever her name is, offers a kiss or whatever
to whoever takes down the
and he's like, not me, I'm saving my lips for
Makima.
Yeah, Makima. And then she's like, well, maybe I'll use tongue, and he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill that demon. Yeah, he's fun. It's good, dude. It's good.
It's a great show.
Wrong. It's good. It reminds me, a lot of that reminds me kind of, and I've seen other people posting about this, but it's very apropos. The story of Shinji and Misato.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, where essentially, Shinji's even younger than Denji is, and and right at the end of things, she fucking makes out with Shinji hardcore, and
wild.
Yeah, it's essentially just motivation to survive or whatever, but it also is Shinji looking for somebody to also feel like they care about him the whole show.
Sure.
So It's weird. Like the parallels are definitely there. Chainsaw Man is awesome.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
a really
enjoying the
good show. Yeah,
I am enjoying it a lot, and just shoot me a text, cause you'll know when you get there.
Okay.
You'll know.
Okay, I'll shoot you a text.
Okay. Honestly, we should probably just stop the podcast and just spend tonight watching those. And no, I'm kidding. But yeah, great show.
I was watching another show that I'll bring up in a little bit that I did want to shoot you a text, but I was like, I don't know if he's got that far yet or not. So maybe we'll talk about that in a minute. Right, because we're not going to worry too much about spoilers here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil everything, but if something slips out, or if I want to talk about this moment in a second, I'm gonna talk about it. Brandon, what have you been watching? Give me one. Give me one.
I'm gonna give you what I think is actually,
baby.
So I've got two here that I want to talk about, and I'm not sure which to go. I think I'm gonna go with the other one because I'm pretty sure you haven't seen this one at all yet, despite my urging you to.
I do have it in my queue. I do plan on watching it.
Okay.
I wanted to watch it this week.
It's been very busy, I know.
It has been busy, and it's also been kind of hard to get the TV in my house lately.
That's not good. But I'm going to talk about what I think might actually be my number one show this season, Bocchi the Rock.
Okay.
Bocchi the Rock, in a season full of bangers, this one just keeps on banging, yo. So I'm going to do this like a teensy little review, and we're not going to go through the whole thing, and I'm not going to rate it and everything, but, we have our categories. We talk about the story and setting. We talk about the characters and development, art and animation, music and sound, je ne sais quoi. Story and setting, this is a show about an extremely anxious high school girl who decides to follow her dream and join a local band, even though being in front of a crowd or even in front of her bandmates it's so painful for her that it crushes her very soul. We have seen shows like this. We have seen Hitori Bocchi, same word in there, it means all alone or something. Her name actually isn't Bocchi, they just call her Bocchi as a nickname, is what her bandmates start calling her. We've seen the Watamote, which our good buddy Josh, again, on the Good Buddies Discord, did compare this to, although he said it was considerably less cruel, which I would agree with. Watamote was a thing that, really broke me because the show seemed like it just hated its main character. It was constantly shitting on her. And more than that, Josh points out, she also didn't have anyone to actually talk about her feelings and stuff with, so she was constantly in her own head. Whereas here in this show, these characters and development, here we go, haha, segue. Our main girl here, she is trying very hard to actually do right by her bandmates, even though it's very difficult for her to do pretty much anything without shrinking into a pile of nothing, or literally in some cases she just kind of turns into a slug. It's very cute. And on the other side of that coin, her bandmates are understanding and supportive of her when she inevitably melts down. Art and animation, it's constantly playing with the media, and I fucking love it. It's changing up art styles. It goes stop motion for a little bit. You got crayons, you got watercolors. It's pretty much never dull. And the music kicks ass too, because it's a show about a band. I will admit, and I know you would find this annoying, Roger, there's a couple moments when they're actually on stage playing and the music kind of dims down because you're hearing Bocchi's girl's inner monologue, where she's stressing out over stuff. So it's a little bit of a bummer there, but other times when the music does get to shine, it fucking absolutely shines.
Yeah, I do not like when they turn the music down.
I know. But it does have moments when the music actually rips up, and it's great. The biggest thing for me, and this is going to be my little je ne sais quoi bit, is that Bocchi the Rock is goddamn fucking hilarious. It's so fucking funny. And in the kind of way where that the people who are making this show are having a fucking blast making it. Don't you love it when people have fun doing what they want to do? Mm-hmm. I feel like you just know that these motherfuckers are having the time of their goddamn lives. In a recent episode, old girl gets attacked by a bunch of crows, and when the dust clears, she is doing a perfect Yamcha laying in the crater. Just exactly. She's literally just straight up referencing it. There's another bit a few episodes before that where they just straight up reference the end of Nausicaa, complete with the fucking la 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 song. It's fucking amazing. At one point, they cut to an honest-to-God zoetrope. The people who made this show, somebody took the time to make one of them little, them little spinny bastards with the figurines. And when you spin it, it looks like they're moving. They made a real one. It cuts to a live-action zoetrope that they made for like a 15-second bit. They didn't have to do all that, but they did all that, and it fucking works. This show is so good, and everyone should watch Bocchi the Rock. It's fucking incredible. It's so good, and I can't shut up about it, and I love it. It's very good. It's very good.
It sounds awesome. I really am excited to watch it.
I really hope you do, man. I think you'd get a real kick out of it.
Hopefully next season is a little light,
Maybe. What is coming?
I keep saying that, but every time it's never that light.
I know there's a lot of stuff you still haven't watched. Oh, wow. So there's something I was actually looking at earlier. I was like, oh, Roger never watched this. I'm going to have to just spoil it for him because there was something that happened in there that I was
hey,
like,
baby,
oh, Roger.
just save it.
Yeah, maybe.
Just save it for whenever we pick for each other to watch stuff again.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. All right. You got another one, big boy?
I sure do. Let's talk about Mob Psycho 103.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yep. Are you current on this show? Actually, I don't know if an episode came out after I stopped watching.
I believe I'm current. Yesterday when I looked, I was current. Yeah, okay. I did watch a new episode, I think yesterday or the day before.
Okay, so the last one I saw was the second one in the mob arc or whatever, where he's went, full on berserk.
Yeah.
And it was the rival episode.
Yes, watch that.
I don't know if there's an episode after that or not.
If there is, it went up today.
Okay. God damn, dude.
Show's
God damn.
Show's so nuts.
Yeah. I wondered where it was gonna go. How they were gonna handle it after everything with dang it. Dimple, yes. Mm-hmm. I was wondering where they were going to go with it. And they followed that up because that arc is kind of heavy.
Kind of real heavy.
Yeah, they followed up with an arc where they're helping a friend. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, Roger's going to fucking love this episode.
Oh, I sure
Roger's going to shit himself watching this. This is great.
Yeah, dude. Now, what I wanted to text you about was, like, did them aliens bonk my boy?
I think they did. I think they might have. My boy might have got bonked a little bit.
I think they did. And there's a random little shot, and I don't know if it's supposed to be him or of a potential child of his that it looks like him, but it's got those big sparkly alien eyes.
I think he says right there that like he had been there so long he started to like become more like them or something. I think that's what happened. Okay. I'm not sure. But yes, he definitely was cuddled up with the alien princess.
Yeah. And there were literal kiss marks all over his body.
Dog. And they got him high on some fucking something, and he was having a concert. He was ripped off his clothes. I was dancing on stage and shit.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
He went Oxford Dictionary describes as this year's word of the year, goblin mode.
Goblin mode. Okay. Sure. I get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mob Psycho 100 has been absolutely nuts this past season.
Yeah.
Everything about it whips ass. You're right.
Yep. It does. And that arc kind of like, it kind of softened the blow from the prior arc. And then now we're right back into some thick and heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Your boy is breaking on the inside. Actually, he got a little bit of truck coon.
A little bit truck coon.
Yeah, you got truck coon pretty good.
Knock something loose in him, man.
Yeah, I think that if I had to guess, and I don't know this for sure, but I think it probably has something to do with how he's already feeling on the inside.
Probably.
And he's just trying to cover it up because something major is happening in his life that he was not expecting to happen. Mm-hmm. And I imagine he's experiencing a little bit of a heartbreak either way. And he's probably not knowing how to deal with it totally.
Certainly.
Yeah. It's really good, dude. And just the animation. This show is something else, man.
Yeah.
As I was watching, I was just noticing how much the animation switches up. Mm-hmm. Just ever so slightly all the time.
Yep.
And whether it's the background or the foreground or the characters, anything, it changes quite a bit, but it all melds together so well and so perfectly.
It looks great.
Also, the certain the foil style holograms or whatever the ores they produce, It's
They fucking
incredible
pop.
that they
Yeah.
were able to even animate that, really get it to come out as well as it does.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Just Mob Psycho is like one of those shows that like we caught up on season 1 when season 2 was about to drop.
Yep.
Then we watched season 2. Now watch season 3, and it's just like, man, this show just keeps working.
Yeah.
It just keeps working.
I don't know how long they're planning on going on with Mob Psycho.
Yeah.
I don't even know if like this could be the last season. I'm not sure.
It feels like it.
Yeah, but I could literally watch this show forever.
Yeah.
It's so good. So I'm very much enjoying this season.
It's a lot of fun.
And I highly recommend, no matter what, like I will always like, hey, just give Mob Psycho a go. It's easily crawled up to, maybe my favorite anime.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's so
real
good.
fucking good.
Yep. Yep. But this season is incredible. But yeah, that's my next one, Brandon. What you got?
I got one more to talk about, and it is not my tippiest toppiest this season, but it is up there, man. In a season, again, full of bangers. You know what's got a lot of bang is a show with literal bang bang. A lot of guns in this.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Boom boom boom. Fucking Akiba Maid War whips so much ass.
It fucking does.
It
dude.
really does. So I previously compared this one to Metalocalypse, and while I think that is still an apt comparison, I've really come to appreciate the like level of drama that's like bubbling underneath all the humor and goofy deaths and whatnot. So if somehow you have been listening to the show, or maybe this is your first time, hello, welcome, and you don't know what Akiba Maid War is a show from this season, fall 2022, which is basically a Yakuza drama, but instead of slick dudes in suits, it's maid cafe girls wearing frilly dresses. You got gang wars, you got assassinations, you got underground crime and extortion everywhere. It's fucking great. I will say one thing that I just never noticed, because it always sticks out to me when I see it, and I'm like, huh. Because the thing is, and I've said this before, I feel like unless it's a show that's specifically like, about it, fan service doesn't really add anything to these shows for me. And I really didn't notice it until I was thinking about it, but there's no fan service in this show, despite it being a bunch of like cute girls wearing skirts and dresses and cute shit. There's basically none.
Mm-hmm.
It's just them doing their jobs and trying to survive. And it works. And you can't really have any fan service because it would just, kind of cloud it up and be unnecessary, like all fan service. Which is fine. I know. Roger's smiling at me because he likes seeing titties. That's fine. The only thing that like might kind of squick you if you try to watch this one is if you're sensitive about death, because it does play death for laughs, like straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like death is funny in this one. It's also like very traumatic and very serious at times, but there are moments when it's just played for laughs, which can be a little bit of a turnoff with all the bullets and blood. But even that, I think, works in a particularly meta sense. Previously on this show, I mentioned how I thought it was kind of weird. Like I noticed we just kept getting these nice guy Yakuza stories. Your way of the house button, husband, Yakuza's Guide to Babysitting, even Hina Matsuri, the Yakuza games, all that shit. Wherein these hardened criminals that are like, known for being violent murderers are actually just big softies, and like that's fine, that's cute. Those shows are fine. But Akiba Maid War feels like the logical Wario to all those. Yeah. Where we're like, all right,
it's like
you want to take hard shit and make it cute. We're gonna take cute shit and make it hard as fuck.
Yeah.
And
it's like the handlers or whatever, the money runners or whatever are just fucking weebs.
Yeah.
Your dangerous folks are the fucking weebs.
And it's great. It's very fun. These normally sweet, submissive moi coons are all just beating each other with bats and shooting each other in the head, just blowing holes in motherfuckers. And the shit gets like properly harrowing. I don't know how far you are into Akiba Maid War.
Like episode 5.
Okay, so you may have seen there's one where basically our two main girls get captured by a rival maid cafe, and they are being executed. And the way they do that is they put them in a big ass vat and they slowly fill it with tomato juice.
Yeah.
And they're going to end up drowning.
Yeah, I've seen that one.
And like, It's fucking crazy. Also, there's a sheep just in there with them hopping around.
Yeah.
The show whips ass.
They played it up like it was gonna be sheep's blood. Like,
like that's what I was getting. No, it's tomato sauce. Haha, got you. And I don't know if you've hit this one yet, but there's a baseball episode that like, okay, this show's very funny.
I think that's the next one that I'm supposed to watch.
The baseball
That's
episode's
so funny.
incredible. Because like so far, like
baseball episodes are always incredible, dude.
Yes. So like there's definitely episodes I think are funnier than others. Episode 3, the boxing episode, was my number one, and then baseball episode rolled around, and I'm like, ah, shit, this one's really good. But like Akiba Maid just whips all the ass, and it's fucking great, and it's fucking perfect, and I don't know where it's gonna land on like my best of the year, but fuck, it's up there. It's real damn good. It's just such a fun show, and it is very violent. It is not for the kids, but damn, this show whips ass. It whips so much ass.
Yeah.
Roger, anything else you want to talk about? Any honorable mentions?
A couple honorable mentions. The first one, Spy Family.
Spy Family is
still really good. I am current on that. I have quite enjoyed it. We recently hit some of my favorite episodes. The one where this was a couple episodes ago.
She's learning to cook.
She's learning to cook.
That's a really good one.
And the brother, it shows the side of the brother where, her food has always been so terrible that he just vomits while he eats it, but he doesn't know how to say anything bad towards his sister because he loves her so much. Yeah. It's like, it's really good.
Oh man, I love this. He's just like literally puking into the spoon.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's pretty fucking great.
Holy shit.
And then when Anya, I think this might have been the latest episode, but there's a little section where Anya's trying to give out this secret code to people.
Yeah.
And the faces that she makes in it are gold, dude.
Yes. Every face.
Or the stupid kid that thought he was gonna have to leave school.
That whole fucking episode. He thought he was gonna have to leave because like his family's business was going under something, and like it's so dramatic, it's so serious, and it's this beautiful everyone coming together to see him off. We'll always remember you. Oh, it's so good. Oh, we love you. And it's like, what? No, we're fine. We're just gonna merge with this other company. We're actually gonna make more money now.
Take my pencils. Take this.
Take my notebook. Take his pen. And you're like, hey, I gotta leave.
I found you this leaf.
and then he comes back to school, and everyone's just side eyeing him like, motherfucker, and they're like, you better give us that shit back.
Yeah. This show's fucking hilarious.
So have you been watching the dub or the subs?
We've been watching the dub.
Okay, I'm watching the subs. I'm a little bit ahead of you. They finally introduce a character from the intro who's like in the intro a few times. And she's incredible. And she's crazy. And I love her. And you're gonna have a good time with these next
can't wait. This show is fucking hilarious. It's great. It's cute. We actually got an Anya figure at the store. It's $80 goddamn.
Is it one? It's not an android, is it?
No, it's only
Onion android.
It's only about 2 inches long, dude. It's tiny.
Does it even move?
It's got a little stuffed animal, and then the base for it is like this big.
What's the fucking point of that?
I don't know. I think the idea. Well, it's very detailed.
Okay.
It looks really great, but I think the idea is that there's going to be a whole lineup. So there's going to be Lloyd and Yor,
and you can put them all together.
Yeah, and they're going to be scaled to size.
Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
But $80 is still a bit steep, but it is still really cute.
Fucking doofy ass.
I'll look at it every day.
Yeah, I have to check it out next time I'm in there. We're gonna come by there this Thursday, but we didn't. Too tired.
It's okay, buddy.
Had too much shit to do. Yeah, man. Spy Family kicks ass.
Yeah.
I would like to bring to the table Do It Yourself. Still watching that. Still fucking cute. Really adorable little hobby show. It's just the most wholesome thing. And that I'm saying that in a season that has Spy Family in it, but this show is fucking wholesome as fuck. And it's very good.
Spy Family isn't like terribly wholesome.
I mean, it has its wholesome bits.
Yeah, it has wholesome bits.
And then it gets crazy. Yeah. And then somebody tries to murder someone with an exploding dog. It's like, whoa, you can't do that.
Yeah.
What else?
My Hero Academia.
MHA.
Yeah, I am current on the dub on that. Also, fucking excellent season, dude.
Oh yeah, it's very, very wild.
Like the last time we talked about it, we're like, you were a little more lukewarm on it. I was like, actually, I think the season is getting pretty good.
Yeah,
boy,
it's definitely blown up. Since
I didn't think it could throw the pedal down any harder, but it really fucking has. Yeah,
it's been nuts. Yeah,
I don't know who's fucking safe in this season, dude. I do not know who is safe and not safe.
I don't know. No one is safe house. No one is safe. No one is house. I don't know, man. It's nuts. It's freaking crazy, and I'm really enjoying it. And yeah, MHA's back, baby.
Yeah, it's back, dude. It is.
It's fucking back.
It's baby. Fucking good, dude. It's violent too.
Let me look at my fucking.
These fights are nuts.
Oh shit. Hey, I did. I said I was gonna, and I have not fully caught up on it, but I did start watching To Your Eternity season 2.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if you watched season 1 and really enjoyed it, how it was like basically a collection of short stories all rotating around this one character, and they tended to be very dramatic, very sad. And you got to the end where homie basically decides he's gonna, go live on an island where these creatures that are trying to hunt him down and kill him, they can't kill just any old body. They got to come after him, and he can fight them there, where everyone else is safe. You can go ahead, and if you like all that, feel free to just let that be the ending. Because this new season is not bad. It is very different and very fucking weird.
Interesting.
It is quite... So, can I give you a brief breakdown?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
So basically, last season, there's a evil lady who was the antagonist, who killed several people that were close to this guy in an effort to get to him, and ended up forming this weird fascination to him, to the point that she appeared to because that she sees him as like a literal god. He may as well be, because he's immortal and can transform into stuff and just make shit just by thinking it. She looks like she's like, hey, I'm gonna have that guy's baby, is what she wants to do. And he does not kill her. He does put her on a fucking boat in the middle of the ocean with one of these little knockers, is what they're called, these little weird little alien things that can burrow into your skin and kill you. And he leaves her out in the middle of the ocean, and one of those things crawls onto the thing and apparently attacks her, and presumably she's dead. Season 2 starts. It's been something like 40 years later. Something like that. And stuff happens, blah, blah, blah. Players are getting attacked. He runs into a group calling themselves the Guardians, and their whole purpose is to protect him, they say. And their leader, who he meets, of the current one who's out there doing the stuff, is a small child who looks like that lady. And it turns out that's her daughter. And she's got that fucking thing in her, and it's like a symbiotic relationship kind of thing. That weird alien monster thing. And she's like, hey, my mom, or grandma, that was her grandma, the evil lady, says, my grandma told me about you. She said you were great. Oh, wow. Hey, you want to knock me up? And he's like, you're a chop. What does that mean? Because he doesn't know. And then he doesn't do that. And then several years pass, and every so often just another girl shows up and is like, oh yeah, that was my mom. You want to get busy? And then several years pass, another girl shows up. Yeah, that was my mom. You want to get busy? And it just keeps happening. And then finally it stops when a dude shows up. Is like, yeah, that was my mom. I don't want to get busy. And then he turns into a girl character he met before, and he's like, maybe I want to get busy. This show is nuts. And then it introduces...
This season doesn't sound as sad as the last season.
It's not. It's been crazy. Maybe it'll get there. I'm like 4 episodes in. It does introduce what might be the greatest character I've ever seen, who is this very flamboyant, over-the-top prince of this nation who can see dead people. And his name, I don't remember the whole thing, but it's like, his name is like Borstash something or other La Tasty Peach Uralis. His name is La Tasty Peach. Yeah. I'm gonna keep watching it because I gotta know where it goes from here. But like, honestly, if you're like me and you love sad shit and you watch that first season of To Your Eternity and you're like, man, what a fucking great show, you can probably just leave it there. Honestly, you could probably just leave it there.
How's the opening for this one? Is it better than Utada?
It is the same.
Oh, it's the same. They
just kept the song, baby. You're not gonna top that. Are you kidding me?
That's true.
Animation's different. You ain't topping Hikaru Utada. You ain't topping Pink Blood, baby.
Yeah, we pay for Utada.
We got motherfucking Utada in this hoe. Yeah, come on, man.
Sometimes, sometimes actually that's pretty good because sometimes animes need to learn. We could just keep this same fucking song.
You can just keep the hotness. You can just keep it.
You can even change up the animation. Just keep the song.
Let's be real. I mean, MHA's got some good ones. Ain't nothing ever been better than Uberworld.
Yeah.
They ain't beat it yet.
Yeah, they ain't gonna beat it.
They ain't got it. It's just perfect.
Yeah, and then it's like oh damn it, Binary Star.
Oh yeah.
Legend of Galactic Heroes.
Yeah. I was actually just looking at that because the next season of that one has been going up, but the dub hasn't aired yet. So I'm like, I'm not gonna watch the sub.
We do need to catch up on that, dude.
You never watched season 3?
God, only some of it.
Ooh, baby.
It's bad, dude. It's fucking bad. But yeah, that's what we've been watching. You been watching anything else?
What else? Witch from Mercury, Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury. Still good. I'll admit, you know, I probably didn't need to do this. I probably shouldn't have done this, but
did you buy a Gunpla?
I might have. They had a 1/100.
How did I fucking know, dude?
They had a 1/100.
The master grade? You went right for master grade?
Look, man, it's a pre-order, so it ain't here yet. You got to get that pre-order price.
Well, hey, man, be sure you get yourself some nice flush cutters. Get your glue ready. I don't know. Is this one pre-painted or not?
I don't know, man. It looks cool, though.
You're going to have to come to the shop, pick you up some paints, man.
I really like this show. Let's see. I'm the Villainous, so I'm taming the final boss. Still watching that one. It's cute. What else? I feel like there was something else. No, I guess that is it. Oh, I'm still watching that. I got reincarnated as a sword. It's goofy as fuck, but it's pretty fun. And it's a good, dumb-ass isekai palate cleanser without being, like, gross about it, because a lot of times these isekais have been getting real gross lately with they're buying a slave, ooh, she's hot, and it's like, all right, but this one, it's just a cat girl who wants to become stronger so she'll never feel like she's, you know, not good enough or in trouble again, and a magical sword that's gonna help her do that shit. And it's just a cute show. It's an isekai, but it's a cute show. I think that's about it for what we've been watching. We talking about the Game Awards. You want to talk about the Game Awards?
Yeah, we'll talk about them real quick. Let's go to those Game Awards.
What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
All right, so how many of the, like, nominated for best games did you actually play? I know you played Elden Ring.
Uh-huh.
You play any of the other ones? They had Horizon, Xeno.
I played some of the first Horizon, but no, I did not.
And
play.
I haven't played the sequel either. You know the
I played a little bit of Genshin Impact before.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I played a little bit. I spent money on that.
I wish I should have played Stray by now, but I haven't.
I've played Stray. I have not finished Stray, but Stray is cute. It's a cute game.
Yeah.
Yeah, big ones are, I did play Elden Ring. I did play all of God of War Ragnarok. I'm currently in, like, the in-game bits, like, doing extra stuffs. That fucking Valkyrie Queen is whipping my sorry ass. But I did all the other optional bosses. And you know what? Elden Ring definitely should have won that, and it did.
Yeah, good.
And it was great.
Yeah.
And then that fucking kid went up there and was like, I'm going to make it about me.
We had this weird little kid that nominated and wanted to thank his Reformed
Orthodox Rabbi
Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I would like to nominate for this award. It's like, fuck off, dude. Like, that shit kind of pisses me off because it's like, it's not about you, little fucker.
Yeah.
Eat a dick. Go find a dick.
Yeah, little shithead.
Yeah. What a shitty dude.
Now, do I think he should have went to jail? Probably not.
I mean, he was arrested. They didn't say he went to jail.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
He was taken into custody.
Yeah, even still, I think, arrested, if he's going to have to pay tons of fines for that shit.
Oh, they just bail him out. He spent a night in jail.
You kick his sorry ass out and you blacklist him from coming to any more of the events. Yeah.
Everybody loved my homie, I believe his name is Pedro Eustache. The motherfucking flute guy. Homie was going the fuck off.
Yeah, he was.
I was literally watching that with Haley. I'm like, is this real? Is this real? She's like, I think it's real. And I looked it up. I was like, Pedro Eustache. Yeah, this guy's going off. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, I like too. Whenever they took the bow or whatever,
Yeah.
he stood up and he
like,
looked at the
he's
drummer.
Like looking back, he's like, yeah.
He gave him,
like, yeah.
Yeah, he gave him the fucking sick son.
Gave him the Shaka baby.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking sick, dude.
Sick,
I loved it. Yeah,
bro.
it was pretty good. I'm trying to think of any other highlights. I really did like that Final Fantasy 16 trailer.
It looked all right.
Yeah, it looks good. I want to play it.
I tuned in after it started. I missed homie's long speech that everyone's making fun of. Sorry.
Shouldn't make fun of him. It's not fair.
I did.
It was long, and he did.
Yeah.
He was like digging deep into the thank yous, but
Hey, he knows what he's doing.
yeah,
But also, hey, it's his fucking moment. Respect.
yeah.
I did tune in exactly in time to see the trailer for Hades 2. And I busted a fat nut.
Yeah, I figured you'd be pretty excited.
Dog, Hades is so good. You still haven't played it, have you?
Nope.
Homie, it's on everything. It's on the PlayStation 5. It's really good.
Dude,
I know.
I'm not gonna lie too. Well, they showed off that trailer for Death Stranding 2. And it looks pretty good. I just don't want to play fucking Norman Reedus.
Cry about it.
I might, dude. I did say whenever the first one got to like a discount price, I would play it.
Pretty sure you can just get that shit for free now.
Yeah, and I have thought about playing it, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
All right, we'll see. Haley actually bought that for me for, I think, Christmas last year, and I still haven't played it.
Oh, you still haven't played it?
I like popped it in and played for like a minute, like right up until it was like literally just ran around. I listened to a song that played as I was running because it's the Hideo Kojima game, so it's gonna have a lot of weird music. And then I got to the thing, and I think I talked to somebody, and then I was like, I'll take a break.
Yeah.
I got other stuff to do. Haley's here. Let's watch a movie.
If this is
And I
the
just
shit that
forgot about
Kojima
it.
is gonna be doing, then
Just gonna get on it.
yeah, might as well
You should play
finally
Hades,
give it a fucking try.
You should play Hades.
Play what?
You should play Hades though.
Hades, yeah. I
Tell you
don't know.
what.
I think that I don't like roguelikes very much.
Okay, how many have you played?
I played Returnal.
I feel like I should hit you. I won't, but I feel like I should. Look, man, tell you what. Just bring me over. We'll do a 2 dudes, 1 couch, 1 guest, 1 extra chair.
Okay.
Just let me jump in that bitch for like 20 minutes and tell me if you hate it.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe. You know what other game I didn't know anything about, but I saw the trailer. I thought, man, this looks pretty cool. Is that Judas game
Yeah.
for the makers of BioShock? It looks like BioShock, but in space.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Looks fucking
Yeah,
great.
it looks okay. Well, and of course there was the celebrity game.
Jesus,
Which,
like
dude-
everyone's in that.
I mean, I was indifferent about it, and then I saw Chuck Norris, and then I was like, maybe
No.
maybe I do want to be Chuck Norris in
did
a
nothing
game.
for me. I was mostly just like, at that point, I was like, all right, so it is a giant meme. Got it.
You telling me that you wouldn't play a Walker Texas Ranger video game?
No, of course not. No, of course I wouldn't. You know why? Because the guy who played the old guy who played the diabetes, Wilford Brimley,
Yeah.
he had passed away, unfortunately, so he wouldn't be in it.
Yeah. Well, the magic of Hollywood, whatever.
The worst.
Yeah, man. I mean, somebody needs to get us a Chuck Norris game going. Maybe, hey, let's get us a Chuck Norris dating sim for the channel. That'd be nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, they already did the KFC one.
Yeah.
You ever play that?
No, we didn't. By the time we could actually sit down and record it, and we had already talked about it,
The
we're
moment
like,
had passed.
yeah, we're like, everybody else has fucking played this. Nobody's gonna see ours.
I downloaded it and I
Yeah.
never played it, but
Let's see what else cool happened. Armored Core, the new Armored Core, which is kind of exciting for me because I actually do like the Armored Core games. I've been playing them since I have the first one around here somewhere, but I've been playing them since 2 really on the PS2, and I had a lot of fun with those games. And then the last one I bought was 5. But 5 came out before the Soul stuff had really taken off. So FromSoft was still pretty small, so nobody else was playing it. And those games are more fun when you play with people.
Right.
When everybody has their custom mechs out there trying to do the objectives, which are not as difficult, in my opinion, as the Souls games.
okay.
But it is fun to get in with a few people and play and just wreak havoc with your fucking mechs that you
So
created.
I don't know jack shit about these games. So is it basically like Destiny but with mechs? That's what it sounds like, because you're saying other people jumping in and stuff.
So yeah, well, I mean, they have like set missions set up for you. It's less of what is the Destiny, a looter shooter, really?
Kind of, yeah.
It's less like that. It's more objective based or whatever, and there is a story, but there are different multiplayer formats and stuff that you can play. It's more like,
kind of sounds like that, or that. What was the other one, that really disappointing game where you had the little like humanoid mech suits? You know what I'm talking about? You could be like the big one, or the little one, or the wizard one that would fly around. I can't remember the name of that fucking game. That's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, I don't know. There was the only game that comes to mind is Titanfall.
No,
but Titanfall was fucking badass.
Titanfall
dude.
kicks ass, yeah.
Titanfall 2 also a very underrated game, dude. So good. I hope they do a third one. But this game is more of like a customized. I'm trying to think of another game like it. You're really going to be customizing. There's so many parts that you can make your mech into. It's kind of like the God, what is the name of that? Mech Assault? I don't know if you ever played those or not.
No, can't say I have.
It's I don't know, dude. I really don't know what else to put it. I don't want to say it's like Call of Duty with mechs, because it's far more customizable than that.
Kind of sounds like Call of Duty with mechs, though.
Yeah, there's just there's
more to it, obviously.
A lot more to it, and I mean, SquareSoft they're a good developer. Like they don't just crank shit out there. But I really do hope that some of my friends are interested in getting it and playing, because I am very interested in fucking playing that game now that they From Software has some clout to their name.
Yeah, man.
And really, like, nobody before would ever care to see an Armored Core trailer, and now they're able to really. I feel like whatever they imagine, they can probably hit now, because they don't have a limit to their budget anymore. So it's exciting, and I think people will just pick it up just because so many people have played their games now. So it's exciting, dude. I was excited whenever they showed off. I was not expecting to see that. There were a couple of things that I was hoping to see that I didn't. Obviously, the speculated Metal Gear remake. I would have loved to have saw that. I actually kind of wanted to see. I really don't do the Marvel games very much, but they showed off a small teaser of the Wolverine one a while back.
Ooh.
And I kind of want to see what that game's going to be like.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, like big open game like the Spider-Man games, but it's, more slashier, then that might be something I would enjoy. Plus, I don't super love Wolverine like people really love Wolverine, but I do like Wolverine.
I don't really get the fascination.
Yeah, I do like his character, and I do think there are a lot of fun, unique storylines to explore with him, especially like the initial like Old Man Logan stuff. Now, granted, they did an Old Man Logan movie.
Yeah, man.
It was nothing like the original book, which is fine.
It was really good though.
But yeah, which is fine because I actually think that could be one of the best Marvel movies ever made.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I am interested. I was hoping they would show that game off a little bit, but no dice there. They didn't show any of that Zoldo.
Yeah.
I was hoping they would show off the new Concerned Ape game or whatever, the dude that made Stardew Valley.
Oh,
so I could show Cat a cool trailer, but nothing there either. Forspoken, that one got that one has a demo out now that I need to try.
I downloaded it, and I don't mind telling you, I was pretty instantly bored.
Yeah.
But
I've been kind of worried about it because initially when they showed it off, it looked awesome. And this time that they showed it off, it looked totally different than the first initial feeling and what I saw from it.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I mean, it'll be different when if you play the game and actually like know everything's happening instead of just dropping you in and like giving you a very brief fucking, what do you call, like tutorial, but all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, nothing much else to note there. They showed off a new Warhammer game, and I was talking to my good buddy Silent Dill as we were watching it. I was like, well, the virgins at my job are going to be excited.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, the Transformer game looked kind of good too.
I missed that one. I was getting a drink.
Yeah, I'm a little interested because so it's not tied into any movie or anything like that. It's just a mainline Transformers game that they were, could be pretty cool. A first-person Transformer game, moving in and out like a first-person shooter into morphing into your car, could be fun.
Oh yeah.
Look like very destructible cities and stuff going on there. I showed Olivia my coworker the other day the opening, pretty much the opening sequence to the Transformers movie from 1985. Have you ever seen that shit?
The like old one, the animated one?
Yeah, man, it traumatized the whole generation of kids.
I've seen bits of it. I've never actually.
Dude, it is a fucking.
I don't give a shit about Transformers.
I know. But I thought maybe just for out of morbid curiosity, you might have seen it.
No, I haven't seen that.
It is a death frenzy, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the show is not like that. And then they open this movie up, dude, and right out the gate, like fan favorite.
We're going for that Oscar.
Fan favorite Transformers are being fucking executed.
That's wild.
Yeah, dude. There's one I can't remember. Maybe it's Ratchet. Like he gets shot in the stomach and his whole mouth is like blowing smoke out of it.
Jesus.
And then Megatron like bears down on him and blasts him in the head.
I mean, I hear what you're saying.
Fucking ass up.
I'm just imagining a bunch of boxes shooting a bunch of other boxes.
It is kind of like that.
That's all they look like to me. I don't get it.
Yeah,
it's not for me.
I like Transformers. I think they're cool.
I like that Beast Wars.
Yeah. Oh, I like that Beast Wars too. They did show off a trailer for that too. But I like Trans. I mean, I kind of like a lot of it too because I work around it. So,
well, yeah.
Yeah, I feel it. I don't know.
I definitely had some of the toys when I was younger. They were fun. I had a badass it was a Megatron that turned into a goddamn dragon.
Mm-hmm.
That bitch was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
He was all chromy red. I was like, hell yeah,
man.
dude.
That toy's worth about, if you still have it.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, so if you still have it and have all of its pieces, about $130 toy.
Damn.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Not worth it.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that movie, like that whole first scene ends with pretty much Optimus Prime dying on a table with the remainder of his friends around him.
And he's like, light and not dark.
Literally, he fucking gives his heart to Ultra Magnus and flatlines.
Where the fuck do you go from there? That's how it starts?
That's how the movie starts, dude.
Man, fuck Transformers.
Yeah. And kids are stoked to watch this shit, and they fucking watch Optimus die on a fucking operating table.
He comes back.
He does come back.
Okay, he kind of has to, right? He's like the main guy.
Yeah, but
so
not.
Here's what I want.
Not everybody comes back, dude.
You gonna get them. You gonna get them Transformers magic cards.
I already got all of them.
Yeah, you did.
I don't have I haven't got the shattered glass ones yet.
You little trash.
But I got the normal run of them. Actually, I am missing the Optimus because I accidentally bought 2 Megatrons.
You fool.
So if you need a Megatron, I have an extra one.
I mean, yeah, I'll take it. Homie discount, like what's
I'll just give you one, dude. They're not. It was like a $3 card.
Aw.
Which is crazy because those cards, I feel like they should be more valuable, but they are not.
I mean, they're not particularly powerful. If you're actually playing the game, not very powerful.
I picked up the ones that I had at work, and then I went on TCG Player and bought the rest of them for $21.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Is like, if you're playing the game...
Well, not Optimus, because I fucking accidentally got 2 Megatrons, apparently.
That's the thing, is like, if you're playing the game, they're not that powerful. If you're collecting them, you want the rare ones.
Yeah.
So, like, the regular versions, yeah, I could see those going for less.
Yeah.
The only one
I do think those regular versions look cool, though, too.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind having... there's one that's a mono red one that I forget his name. But he seems fun. I want to make a deck out of that guy. But also... You don't play anymore. Fuck you.
Yeah, but I did want those cards.
They're pretty fun.
I might pick me up some of that Dominaria stuff when it comes out too. That looks good.
It does look good.
Just to have it, I would like to have me some more Force Wheels, please.
So you're just a collector now?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's worth fucking pennies, but they reprint all my cards to death. All the shit from the era that I have, they just keep reprinting it over and over and over again.
Well, you know. Yeah, but you got the original, so.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually matter that much in Magic.
Well, that's the thing,
unless it has the older border.
It's like ever since they did the $1,000 packs that weren't even tournament legal.
It fucking
it really is at the point that's like, I'll just proxy everything.
Yeah.
And people are doing that. And you know what? they're right. You
Yeah.
should just proxy everything.
Well, and it sucks, dude, because I don't disagree with reprinting stuff and making things a little more affordable, but you don't have to make, you know, the modern era stuff, the stuff after reserve lists, be worth fucking pennies.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks, dude. When in reality, if you're gonna break the reserve list, then just do it right.
Yeah. I mean, they really should, but they won't.
Just fucking do it right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anything else to talk about, big boy?
No, I think that's it. I'm doing Christmas tomorrow with my family. Then I'm doing Christmas with my wife.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm doing Christmas like 3 days after with her family. A lot of Christmases this month.
Oh, me and Haley saw Nope.
Oh yeah, I did too.
That movie kicks ass.
Yeah, it does kick ass. Yeah. I remember we talked about it, dude.
Dog, I don't want to spoil this because I was telling Trey about it at work, and there was one moment I was like, I don't want to spoil it, man, but you should watch this movie. And he was like, I mean, I know it's like kind of gory. I know you're not big on gore. I was like, it's not just gory. There's a bit that is maybe the bloodiest thing I've ever seen in any piece of media ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. It's a different kind of fucking gore too.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. Yeah, that movie kicks ass.
But you know, how'd you feel when Emrakul came out?
Fucking Emerald showed up with that fucking jellyfish ass motherfucker. I was like, you know what? That's some kind of weird ass parachute. I'm with it. I'm with it.
It definitely, dude, definitely. Jordan Peele definitely has watched Neon Genesis.
Oh yeah, he said it was an inspiration.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
He's
go.
like on record as saying he was inspired by Indeed.
Definitely. Whenever I saw that thing's mouth popping in and out or whatever,
Yeah.
and the weird shit it was doing, and just the idea that your phones or whatever, the
Everything
electronics,
stops working,
yeah, I like, it's a fucking AT field.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a fucking angel.
Yeah. He straight up said so. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
My dude knows what's up.
That's fucking awesome.
Doesn't it feel good? Don't you feel vindicated?
And you know, I love this movie too because it feels like actually he's really good at having good subplots in there.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes with his movie, especially with Us, I was like, I don't know which plot is the main plot going on
I still
here.
haven't seen Us.
Yeah.
I should watch Us.
And Get Out obviously has its great, undertone, but this movie, it feels like he, put, a few things in there. Obviously, exploitation was a big thing. There was all the nods to black folk in film, getting kind of like overlooked.
Shafted.
But ultimately, too, like it felt like he really was like, well, I also just kind of want to make a cool ass monster movie.
Yeah. And he did.
Yeah, and he did. He fucking did. That movie rules, dude.
That fucking TMZ guy.
Yeah.
That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Gotta get the shot, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta get the shot.
Yeah. You gotta get the, yeah.
That fucking scene where homie's just in his gravelly ass voice reciting, not singing, reciting One-Eyed One-Horned Flying Purple People Eater, and I was like, for real, dog? All right,
Yeah.
I'll take it.
He got those weird, like, stiff ass, wooden ass looking teeth too.
Yeah, dude.
That guy's a fucking freak, man.
Oh, shit.
But I loved him.
That whole fucking man. That movie whipped ass.
Yeah.
All right, are we done?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I feel like we must be. Thank you so much for listening. If you have any opinions on your favorite shows from this season, what we should do next, what we should talk about next, and or any other things you've been playing in Game Awards, games you've been playing, fucking movies, Nope, all that stuff, by all means, let us know about it. There's a number of ways to do that and a number of places to do it. All of them are in the description below, but the easiest ones, of course, are to hit us up on the YouTube, which you may or may not be checking this out right now. Rapid Kick Media on YouTube. So youtube.com/ do you have the @ Rapid Kick Media on there? Because I know they're doing ats.
I don't know. It's just slash. Yeah.
/ Rapid Kick Media. youtube.com / Rapid Kick Media. The Discord is the other big one. Jump on in. Links in the description. We'd love to hear from you. And we have a bunch of other social media we may or may not use, but, links are there. Thank you so much. And, of course, if you're listening to the podcast, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, whatever your podcatcher of choice is, go ahead and leave us a rating, 5 stars. give us a comment. We love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Want to give a shout out to our musicians, of course. Married with Seamonsters, aka the Mary Janes, for the opening theme on the podcast. That song's called Paperdoll, and you can find it only on marriedwithseamonsters.bandcamp.com. Check it out. It's a great track from a great band that doesn't exist anymore. We also want to give a shout out to our good buddy Haas for the closing theme on the YouTube portion of the show. That one's called The Buddy's Good. You can find Haas at Thomastastesbetter on Instagram, all one word, and at DUNGEONWITCH on YouTube. That's Thomastastesbetter on Instagram and Dungeon Witch on YouTube. And finally, a shout out to our good buddy, A Petty Theft. That's how it's pronounced. 2 P's at the beginning.
Purple People Eater.
Purple People Eaters. 2 P's at the beginning, 2 T's at the end. Petty Theft for the use of our closing theme on the podcast, which we are still calling Sweet Anime Dreams. Thank you again, Petty Theft, for our closing theme. You can find Petty Theft on Twitter and on SoundCloud at Petty Theft. And that about does it. You got anything to take us out on, big boy?
I think so.
All right, well, I am excited and terrified for what is about to come out of my good buddy Roger's mouth. So from all of us here at the Good Buddies Anime Universe, I am your good buddy Brandon.
I am your good buddy Roger. I'd like to take this moment to thank my Reformed Orthodox
God damn it.
Rabbi, Bill Clinton.
Fuck you.
Thank you.
And what really gets me is like he steps up and starts talking and they cut the music. And then the awkward like few people that are like, okay, like when he's fuck that kid.